From the Mapleview Animal Hospital studios, this is the WHTC Morning News with Gary Stevens and Peg McNichol on 99.7, 1450 WHTC and WHTC.com.
Welcome back to the WHTC Morning News for this Thursday, August the 6th. Thursday mornings, we have a chance to catch up with what's going on in downtown Holland with Linda Hart of the Holland Area Visitors Bureau. We call it Destination Downtown. It's presented by the Windmill Restaurant. Linda joins us via the Zoom connection. Good morning, Linda.
Good morning.
Yes, glad you are with us this morning, and certainly nice ringing entrance coming in. That's okay. That's okay. You know, it's only just you and me and maybe several thousand of our closest friends. I don't know. What's new? I haven't talked to you in a couple of weeks.
No, so downtown is busy. It is so nice to see people. Our hotel occupancies, we just got them in for the month of July, and people want to get out. They want to go out. They want to do stuff, and it's showing in our downtown. The community recently participated in a Wood TV 8 West segment of videotaping, and so that we have a whole Holland week, almost a week and a little over a week, that's going to air on Wood TV on the 8 West show at the end of August. I think it's the week of August 24th, and going into the following week, which is kind of exciting. 8 West has never been out into Holland, and so they wanted to do something a little different, and so they reached out to us, and they're going to so they've been doing videotaping all throughout the downtown, Windmill Island Gardens, Dutch Village, the beach. So it's very exciting.
Yes, it certainly does present some interesting things going on. And you mentioned the numbers with the hotels, because that was a concern, especially as we were into March and April. A lot of things got canceled out.
Yeah, absolutely. I think we were forecasting maybe a 40% occupancy, maybe a little bit more. So coming in probably at the mid 60s. It's kind of like, make hay while the sun shines, and the sun has definitely been shining in West Michigan, and people want to get out, and I think there's so much uncertainty when the schools start that take advantage now to be able to get out and do some things.
I got an email, and let me get this organized here as we're trying to get everything in order here. Got an email from the West Michigan Tourist Association saying, looking for the perfect day trip destination that's not too far from home? Look no further than downtown Holland, located just minutes from the beautiful Lake Michigan shore. A graph about the farmers market, as well as downtown Holland shopping and Windmill Island Gardens. Hey, you'll take that any day, a little out there.
It's been really interesting because the principal shopping district initiated that conversation with West Michigan Tourist Association, but it's interesting how both of our organizations, you become creative and you're looking for new ways to do marketing, even digitally. So the PSD is doing a rather robust summer marketing digitally, whether it's TV, email, radio, little print, which is okay too, but so is our office. So our office, if you're in the Ann Arbor area, you'll hear us on Pandora. You'll also hear some clips on NPR for us, and we're doing some work with MLive. So it's kind of exciting to see different opportunities out there that arise, especially given in today's world. People are obviously, they're on their mobile phones, they're listening to music, they're doing online shopping. So it's a new world, and it's exciting, and it's so scary at the same time.
I'm going to throw you a curveball, and Linda, I hope you don't mind it. This week, the Holland Farmers Market is honoring National Farmers Market Week with asking people to come to the market, yesterday and then, of course, Saturday from 8 until 2, take a selfie or take a nice picture and put the hashtag humans of HFM, and they will decide, draw a name. They're not going to try to decide which is the best picture. I think they were wise about doing that. But they're going to draw a name to win $100, market bucks, $100 in market bucks, and it's kind of nice. Do you know offhand whether or not any of the downtown retailers might be doing some of the similar things to try to get people to come to downtown?
Not that I'm aware of. It's a great curveball. Not that I'm aware of, but it is, I think that we all try to be creative in what we can do from a marketing. We put our wooden shoes out front, and I mean, if I had $1 for every single time somebody popped in those shoes, I mean, just tag on a hashtag and boom, just like that. So, those are those pop-up opportunities. I do know that the PSD is looking into some more opportunities for online shopping as a downtown community as a whole. But anytime that somebody publishes something with a hashtag and a photo, there's certain platforms that those go into, then that all of a sudden becomes great marketing. That they call it user-generated content that, then marketing organizations like us and the farmers market in the downtown really have access to, which is awesome. But no, I'm not aware of it, but that doesn't mean that it's not going to happen. Yeah,
I'm just trying to look forward to maybe in the fall as well. That'd be kind of nice, because I think we're still going to have the situation going on into September and October, and try to get people into downtown Holland. That'd be nice.
Right. I mentioned it before, we've had such an amazing summer, and just by default, people are coming out and looking at everything that Holland has to offer, which has been perfect. Our downtown becomes so charming and beautiful during the holidays that, with the lights and when the merchants decorate whatever windows that they have, and with the snow melt, and it's just, our downtown is so charming any time of the year. So we always have that going for us, and I don't think that we'll be disappointed going into the holiday season either this year.
A couple of other things that I saw on the wires, and I was thinking of you guys, and I'm thinking about you specifically, Linda, because you've been very instrumental in trying to get the Wizard of Oz statues put up outside of the Herrick District Library. I got a story in one of our services today saying a man was sitting on a sculpture of Venus in Italy, took a selfie, then moved on, but unaware that he broke 3 of the toes of the 216-year-old sculpture of Venus. And I thought of you not because of you being Venus, Linda Hart, but because I hope that those Wizard of Oz statues, and Holly and I took a couple of selfies with them, they can be able to handle people jostling about with them.
Right. Yes. Absolutely. That was one of the conversations that we had originally with Nick Christensen from Broden Studios about how strong is bronze as a metal, and allegedly it's really, really strong. So much so that we wanted all of those, both kids and adults to be able to be interactive with them. So, we've seen people hanging from the branch of one of the tree with a monkey on it. Or I think the biggest issue, it's not really a large issue, but a concern that we had initially was that because bronze is such a strong metal, that if, like on the scarecrow's straw that was sticking out, it came to a point. And so, because you didn't think about it, or the leaves on the straw or the leaves on the tree came to a point. So it was after the scarecrow went in, which was, he was one of the very first sculptures, that we had to make all of those adjustments to round off all those edges so that anything that might be perceived as a sharp point, because that's how it was designed, all gets curved off. But no, we haven't had any issues like that yet. Fingers crossed that it'll never happen. I don't want to lose anybody's toes. We had an incident when the lion, when he was on his way, kind of fell over, scratched his face up, had to do a whole bunch of, emergency surgery on him, but no toes.
One other thing too, and you were talking about the wooden shoe, the big wooden shoe, people sitting in and taking selfies as well. I know this is number 2 for that wooden shoe, because the first one got a little bit cracked. Let's hope the number 2 doesn't have the same crack issue as well.
Well, there is a number 3. Just have to put it out there. There is a number 3. It's just waiting. It's waiting to come. And so we figured that, because our the back door, we don't have access into our office through the back door right now. We put our little 50-pound wooden shoes, our smaller ones, out in the front that people are taking selfies at. But yes, we have number 3. Number 3 is just sitting in the warehouse waiting to come out.
Okay, I was just saying, oh no, it's like, oh no, somebody broke the big one again.
Well, it kind of has a little crack down the side. Yeah, you know.
Do we have to start making them actual wooden shoes?
Wow, can you imagine that? You know, we do have that shoe is anchored and locked to the ground in a piece of concrete, because we've actually found the shoe, because it is a fiberglass shoe. We've actually seen the shoe, you know, in the yard or in the parking lot. And I think that this was before we started locking it up, would just drag it out there and leave it, because they thought, well, this is a giant shoe. What are we supposed to do with it? You can't even get into a door. So they would just leave it. And I'm like, oh, there's our shoe. Let's drag it back. And then, by the way, we should start locking it.
Yeah, indeed. Well, I got to get moving here, unfortunately, with this segment of Destination Downtown, because we have some things taken care of in a few moments. Linda Hart from the Holland Area Visitors Bureau, as always, thank you very much for your time and talking about some of the things going on in downtown. If all goes well, let's do this again next Thursday morning. Thanks.
Sounds great. Thanks, Gary. Bye-bye.
Thank you very much. That is Destination Downtown with Linda Hart, and it's presented on 99.7 and 1450 WHTC by the Windmill Restaurant.